Welcome to the Mate Debate. Now, we are talking about a golden boy of world football, Erling Haaland. Of course, he's smashing it with Borussia Dortmund, but he's been in the newspapers recently because not only is he scoring plenty of goals, he's still in the Champions League, but him and his father, who's his agent, travelled to Madrid, to Barcelona.
He racked up some freaking flyer points.
Yeah, to London to have a fair few meetings because Borussia Dortmund slipped 7 points out of Champions League spots in the Bundesliga. It looks like they won't be there next year, so he may be moving away from the club. And so the question this week on beIN Sports Twitter is, where should Erling Haaland go? Adamo.
Oh, that is a tough one, Claudes. I think the obvious one for me is City, just because his old man played there. Aguero's leaving. I could see him slotting in there well. He speaks good English as well, from what I've heard, so I can see that. What do you think?
I think La Liga.
Yeah?
I think he's going to go to Barca or Real Madrid. I think for a lot of reasons. For him as a player, as much as they say, they say you go to play for Real Madrid and there's a risk that a lot of people don't live up to the name of the jersey or whatever. I think that's a guaranteed stardom if he goes to Barca or Real. It's a lot harder at Man City. I know Man City are cruising at the moment, but the Premier League is such a volatile league. You don't know if Pep Guardiola is going to be there tomorrow. You don't know if Liverpool comes storming back, Chelsea, Tottenham. There are so many big teams. You go to La Liga, you play for Barca or Real, you're going to be in a title race. You're going to play Champions League football. And I think there still is this pedigree around Barcelona and around Real Madrid. If you want to be a real superstar, you play for them at some point in your career. What do you think?
I think it's always the pinnacle for a player, it seems. You either play for Barca or Real, and that's it, you've made it. So it makes sense in that regard. And also, let's be honest, Real never really replaced Ronaldo. Barca need a 9 as well. There are talks that Kun Aguero might be going there, and there's a couple of dark horses in the race. Chelsea, Liverpool. I'd love to see him in the red, but I can't see that happening.
No, I can't see him going there. I think if he goes to the Premier League, it is Man City. Of course, they're tossing everyone around. They're tossing Paris Saint-Germain, potentially. If Neymar moves, they replace him with him. I don't think that will happen, especially after last year in the Champions League where they ridiculed him. And Juventus as well. I can't...
Ooh, that'd be a nice one. I can't see that happening, but that'd be a nice one.
No, and I think the other thing look, the beauty of the transfer market is it depends so much on who goes where. If Barcelona pick up Aguero, there's talk Man City might pick up Romelu Lukaku. So that will... I can see, and I've always said this, Haaland and Mbappe go to Barca and Real. I don't know who where.
And that's just the next Ronnie Messi El Clasico for the next 10 years. That'd be brilliant.
Lock yourself in for 10 years, don't you reckon? I think Mbappe to Real Madrid, and I think Haaland to Barcelona.
I'd love to see it.
Haaland to Barcelona. Imagine the service he would get with those players around him. Ansu Fati, Coutinho, Messi. He'd be banging in 50 goals, surely.
I think he's going to bang in goals anywhere he plays. But that's a massive, huge transfer window coming up, just quietly. One of the biggest ever.
I mean, he's in a really good position. You'd say that. Imagine you're Erling Haaland right now. He's got the best clubs in the world literally throwing themselves at him. But let us know what you think. Jump on beIN Sports Twitter and tell us, where should Erling Haaland go? Now, it's a big question because you can look at it from the player's perspective, you can look at it from a fan's perspective, but either way, one thing's for sure, this kid is going to light world football up for many years to come. At the moment, though, he's a Borussia Dortmund player, and he's playing in the German Bundesliga.
Subscribe now, only on beIN Sports Connect.